Take a moment, breathe in slowly, and as you exhale, mentally affirm this: I have already received. Don't ask, don't plead, just feel it like it's already yours. Right now, something subtle has shifted in your energy. Your vibration is no longer the same. That tiny inner click, that's the beginning. That's how Thoth said everything starts. But it's only the spark. Because here's the part most people never figure out. You can affirm, you can ask, you can even visualize your dream life every single day. But if deep down you're still vibrating, doubt still feeling lack, then what you're really sending out isn't a request, it's resistance. The universe doesn't hear your words, it hears your frequency. And that's what we're diving into today. By the end of this, you'll understand the one alignment the universe cannot ignore. You'll see how most people have been asking wrong for millennia, and why even those who think they get it are often missing the one piece that changes everything. Let's start with something that's been hiding in plain sight. Thoth said, if you want to marvel at visible works, first contemplate your invisible state. Because the outer world, it's just the echo, a reflection of what's going on inside your mind and heart. Most of us were taught to chase things, money, love, freedom, with action. We were told that if we ask or repeat affirmations or think positively, the universe will respond. But here's the test. Have you ever asked for something repeatedly and it never came? Maybe you've tried scripting, visualizing, praying, meditating, yet nothing changed. It's because the universe doesn't move by words. It moves by frequency. Empty words, no matter how spiritual or poetic, are just echoes. They vanish into the void. What actually shifts reality is the vibration behind those words. Let me explain. Imagine your life is a radio. You can adjust the antenna all day. You can turn the volume up or down. But if you're on the wrong frequency, you'll never hear the station. The universe works the same way. You can ask for abundance, but if your dominant vibration is lack, you'll keep tuning into scarcity. You can pray for love, but if your inner signal is unworthiness, you'll keep attracting the same cycles. Because the universe doesn't interpret what you say, it reflects what you vibrate. This isn't just a feel-good idea. This is a law, one of the foundational laws of Hermeticism. The Law of Correspondence. As within, so without. Your inner reality creates your outer experience. What you believe, feel, and expect, even unconsciously, shapes the mirror you call life. If you carry guilt, life reflects situations that confirm that guilt. If you carry fear, you'll keep bumping into moments that justify it. It's not personal, it's not punishment, it's just reflection. And reflections don't choose, they replicate. So here's why this matters. You might be doing all the right things, saying the affirmations, doing the visualizations, taking the courses. But if your core frequency is still rooted in fear or doubt, the universe will reflect that. You can't fake a vibration. A person might walk through life with a smile plastered on their face but carry heartbreak and self-doubt deep inside. And the universe will respond to the real signal, not the mask. Because energy doesn't lie. It broadcasts the truth you carry, even the parts you've buried. This is where the real shift begins. Adjusting your vibration is not about pretending everything is fine. It's not about forcing positive thoughts. It's not about slapping a spiritual sticker over unresolved pain. It's about transforming your internal frequency from the root. You don't change your life by controlling the world outside. You change it by changing how you feel inside that world. And here's the part almost everyone gets wrong. They try to change their thoughts, or they try to control their emotions, but they're still vibrating from the wrong level. Thoth taught that true frequency isn't just set in your mind or your mood. It's deeper. It lives in a hidden layer, one most people never touch. And until you shift that, everything else becomes spiritual effort without results. In the next section, we'll dive into what that hidden layer is, the one that actually moves reality. But for now, understand this. You are not manifesting based on what you want. You're manifesting based on what you are right now, what you believe, what you expect without realizing, what you carry in your nervous system every single day. So when nothing seems to be changing, it's not the universe ignoring you. It's the universe reflecting you. And here's where the key turns. There's no need to fight for your desires. You don't need to hustle for your reality. You just need to tune in to the version of you where those things already exist. That version already lives inside you. And the more you align with it, not just in thought but in state, the faster the universe catches up. So if vibration is the key, why is it so hard to hold it? You start strong. You do the visualization. You even feel a little lighter for a few minutes. But then life happens. A bill shows up. Someone says something that throws you off. And before you know it, you're right back in the old frequency. That's because you're trying to tune into a new reality while still believing you're separated from it. But Thoth made something very clear. You're not trying to create anything. You're just tuning into what already exists. You don't need to build your dream life from scratch. It's already created, fully formed in a plane of consciousness. Hermetic philosophy calls the mind of the all. This isn't a metaphor. It's a vibrational field. Real, living, intelligent, where all timelines, all outcomes, and all possibilities already exist. That version of you with abundance, it's already there. The relationship, the healing, the opportunity, it's not something you have to make happen. It's already finished. Already waiting. Your only job is to match the frequency of it. Imagine the universe as an infinite library. Every version of your life has already been written. You don't need to invent a new book. You just have to walk over to the right shelf and open the one that's already yours. But here's the catch. You can't find the right book if you believe you're not worthy of even entering the library. Most people approach manifestation with the mindset of a beggar, not a builder. They say, I hope this works. I wish this would finally happen. I need it so badly. But when you operate from lack, you align with more lack. The universe doesn't grant what you ask. It mirrors what you believe. That's why Thoth warned about the real prison not made of bars, but of beliefs. Limiting beliefs are the invisible frequencies that block your access to the mind of the all. They sound like I'm not good enough. Money is hard to earn. I always get abandoned. Success is only for other people. You didn't create these beliefs consciously. They were handed to you by society, by parents, by pain. And without realizing it, you accepted them as facts. Now they run silently in the background, shaping your reality like code. Every time you try to manifest something from a new place, but still believe the old beliefs, you create internal conflict. You're pulling in two directions. You want success, but believe it's selfish. You want love, but fear rejection. You want freedom, but feel guilty when you slow down. That's the energetic contradiction, and it's why things stay stuck. So what do? Step 1, bring the belief into the light. Ask yourself, what do I really believe about what I want? When I think about receiving it, what emotion comes up first? Not what you wish you believed, not what you've repeated in affirmations. What do you actually feel? If your stomach tightens when you think about money, that's your vibration. If your chest sinks when you imagine a healthy relationship, that's the program running. And the good news, once you see it, you're no longer trapped by it. Awareness is the first step, because what stays hidden keeps running your life. But what you bring into the light begins to lose power over you. Thoth called this mental alchemy. It's not about ignoring your shadows. It's about transmuting them, turning the heaviness into clarity, turning the fear into power. And that doesn't happen by thinking positively. It happens through felt vibration. This is the second step, not just imagining the outcome, but embodying the frequency of already having it. Ask yourself, what would it feel like if I woke up tomorrow and this was already real? What would my body feel like? What would my breath do? Would I feel lighter, safer, more relaxed? That feeling, that emotional frequency, is the real language of the universe, because the universe doesn't hear I want. It hears I am. And when your energy says I already have, the external world has no choice but to catch up. That's why gratitude is so powerful. Gratitude is the frequency of already receiving. It's not begging. It's not asking. It's saying thank you before the evidence shows up. And when you do that, when you feel that, you collapse time. But here's the part most people miss. Even when you shift your vibration, life won't always look like it's matching you immediately. That's because the universe moves with rhythm, like tides, like breath, like music. There's always expansion, then contraction, forward movement, then stillness. This is the law of rhythm, one of the hermetic principles most people forget. So if your vibration is high one day and everything flows, but the next day things feel stuck, that's not failure. That's the rhythm. That's the pullback before the next wave. But if you panic, if you question everything, if you fall back into fear, that's when you break the frequency. It's like sailing a boat. When the waves change, you don't jump overboard. You adjust the sail. So here's your next practice. When things get quiet, hold the frequency anyway. When results delay, act like they're still arriving. When fear shows up, return to the breath, return to the feeling. Because the universe is testing your alignment, not to punish you, but to prepare you. It's asking, are you serious about this vibration? Or were you just dabbling? That moment when things look opposite of what you're creating is where 99% of people give up. Don't be one of them. This is where the real magic happens. Because the longer you hold the vibration without needing proof, the faster the proof appears. So now you've done the work. You've tuned in. You've felt the shift. You've held the frequency through the doubt, the delay, the silence. But what comes next? This is the leap few. Talk about the moment when asking becomes irrelevant because you've become the answer. Thoth called this the state of being. It's not something you chase, it's something you settle into. It's the moment your vibration no longer fluctuates with circumstances, it becomes who you are. You stop trying to attract love because you are love. You stop asking for abundance because you move like someone who already has it. You stop seeking peace because it's the space you operate from. And when that happens, the universe doesn't need to be convinced anymore. It reflects you immediately, accurately, completely. But how do you hold that state? Thoth gave us one of the simplest but most powerful tools, conscious breathing. Because breath is the bridge between your body and your awareness, between your thoughts and your vibration, between your physical world and the energetic field that creates it. Take a moment right now. Breathe in, not shallow, but deeply, as if your breath is a signal being sent out into the field. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the version of reality you desire, and with each exhale, feel your resistance dissolving. Do this often, especially when the noise returns, especially when fear creeps in, especially when your mind tells you to panic, because each conscious breath anchors you back to presence, and presence is where creation lives. But breathing alone isn't enough. You have to move, and that's where inspired action comes in. This isn't about hustling or grinding. It's not about proving your worth. Inspired action is effortless movement born from deep internal knowing. It feels like this: I don't have to do this, but I can't not do this. It's the phone call you feel called to make, the book you suddenly feel pulled to write, the path you weren't planning to walk but now can't ignore. It doesn't come from logic, it comes from alignment. When your inner world and outer actions match, the universe doesn't hesitate, it accelerates. That's the key. Because many people visualize and meditate, but then take action from fear. They say, I trust, but their choices scream, I'm not sure. The energy gets split, and the universe mirrors the split. But when your steps carry the same frequency as your breath, when your movement echoes your vibration, you become magnetic. Doors open, people appear, timelines shift, and still, even now, there's one more layer. A final piece that holds everything together. Active patience, not passive waiting, not sitting back and hoping. Active patience is choosing to keep walking even when nothing outside is moving yet. It's holding the vibration without proof. It's continuing your inspired actions without needing applause. It's trusting that what you planted is already growing even when the soil looks still. Thoth said manifestation is not delayed by the universe. It's only delayed by doubt. You don't need to dig up the seed every day to check if it's growing. You water it, you nurture it, and you let it rise on its own time. Because the universe delivers in divine precision, not ego urgency. And this is what separates those who manifest from those who almost do. But there's one final gift Thoth left us. A formula, a sequence, a vibration the universe cannot ignore. The hermetic formula of creation. It works on 4 levels, and you need all 4 for the request to become reality. Let's break it down. Layer 1, I already have. This is the emotional core, not hope, not wish. It's presence. Feel it now. What does it feel like to already live that life, to already be free, to already be healed? If your body believes it's real, the universe starts echoing that belief back immediately. Layer 2, emotional clarity. Don't be vague. Don't say I want success. Say I want to wake up feeling fulfilled, safe, lit up. Define the emotion, because the universe doesn't deliver things. It delivers frequencies. The clearer your emotional target, the faster it arrives. Layer 3, aligned action. This is the bridge. Move like someone who already has it. Spend, speak, walk, rest like it's done. Not because you're faking it, but because you're practicing the vibration. Every action sends out a signal, I'm already living this life. The universe receives that signal and responds accordingly. Layer 4, divine timing. Now release the timeline. Not because you don't care, but because you trust. You planted the seed. You're watering it. Let it bloom without tearing the roots. Let go of when and how. Your only focus is being the vibration consistently, quietly, powerfully. When all 4 layers align, you no longer ask, you no longer hope, you become the vibration. And when you are it, reality can only respond. Because at that level, you don't chase reality. You shape it breath by breath, thought by thought, choice by choice. So now the choice is yours. Will you go back to the old way of asking, waiting, doubting, or will you step into the truth that's always been yours? The truth that what you seek is already within you. Say it with me, not to impress anyone, not to convince, just to align. I already am what I asked for. Type it, feel it, anchor it, because from this moment forward, you're not just watching reality, you're creating it. And the universe, it's been listening the whole time. It's just been waiting for you to remember who you are.